What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the BYU versus Kansas college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, February 18th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to jump on something, whether it's a daily or long-term pass, because we got a lot of great action lined up this week. The college hoops cards are solid. The NBA comes back on Wednesday and the NHL comes back on Saturday. So make sure that you jump on board and use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time. We're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between BYU and Kansas, and an interesting Big 12 matchup here from Provo. You got BYU coming into this one 17-8 on the year, 13-11-1 against the number this season after an 80-65 win over Kansas State in their last matchup, while Kansas coming in off of their 74-67 loss to Utah last time out, alternating wins and losses in each of their last 8 games and going just 2-8 against the number in their last 10, sitting at 17-8 overall this year. 11-14 against the number as well. And the thing with Kansas taking the loss against Utah is a bit of a head scratcher because Kansas I still feel is the better team. I think this is a Utah team that is a little bit overvalued and just not a great conference team. It's been like this for the better part of the last few seasons where they can be a great non-conference team because they play a lot of steps down in competition, but then when they get into conference play is when this team starts to falter. But I'll tell you, Utah showed no signs of faltering against Kansas in that game. And Kansas, they had 3 players scoring double figures, with Hunter Dickinson only had 12 points. Zeke Mayo led the way with 15. DeJuan Harris had 14. But I still think that once we've seen this Kansas team start to get healthy, they're going to be a team that you have to keep an eye out for. You never want to write off a Kansas team, even though we may view this team as sort of overrated and overvalued, but the thing for me is that this is still, a well-coached team in Kansas, and, they're staying, at altitude. It's not a far trip from Salt Lake City to Provo, and this is a BYU team that, is great offensively. They've been solid offensively in conference play, 3rd in the conference in 3-point shooting. They're the best 2-point shooting team as well. But the thing is that Kansas, 2nd in the conference in defensive efficiency. They lead the conference in 3-point and 2-point defense and are 2nd in free throw rate allowed. So they're not giving up a lot of free throws. And, if you're the best 3-point and 2-point defense, it could be a little bit hard for BYU to break down Kansas here offensively and be able to put some points on the board. BYU's defense at times has been very susceptible this season. Out of 16 teams, they're 13th in 3-point defense in conference play, 12th in 2-point defense. And while Kansas offensively hasn't been lighting the world on fire, they're still good enough, and I think good enough to potentially pull off the outright upset here. But I'll take the 2.5 points with the Jayhawks in this one off the loss to bounce back on the road in this one. So give me Kansas, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.